Tell you what, I did not think I was going to be making a video today after all the events that happened in America today. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to make this a political video, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know why I probably wouldn't make a video today, because it's just a crazy day. And honestly, after seeing what happened in the Magic game, I just had to make the video. And the news we got afterwards is just devastating. But let's start things off positively. Let's talk about what I liked about this game. So the Magic defeated the Cavaliers, and it was a good game. After Fultz left, and I thought this team was doomed for, because we already had Evan Fournier out, Michael Carter-Williams. We do have a couple of other guys on a bench out. I just did not see this as a win, but they picked it up. They picked up the slack, and everybody, did their job well. Jordan Boone, nice debut for him for us. Actually, no, I think he's played a couple of games for us before. I could be wrong, but a nice little coming out party. 9 points, but solid bench player. And James Ennis making his return. Wasn't perfect, but it was a nice game. And Nikola Vucevic is just, being himself, just an amazing scorer he is. And Terrence Ross, I tell you what, he deserves Sixth Man of the Year for the way he's been playing this year. That man is just so unbelievably good. And Kim Birch, tell you what, he is deserving of those minutes. He's been pretty solid this year. He's been a solid bench player. And, hopefully Mo Bamba can work his way back to get those minutes. But right now, I'm fine with Kim Birch getting those minutes. Alright, now let's get into the bad news, because this is such a huge news to us, and this definitely does impact us for the rest of the season. So, if you're wondering why Fultz left the game, he was trying to drive into the basket, and on his way, he just fell awkwardly, and he was screaming in pain, and it looked really bad. And I was hoping it wasn't serious, but I just knew that was an ACL tear. And it was confirmed. And Markelle Fultz is out for the rest of the season with an ACL tear, and I am incredibly sad. I know he hasn't been that great shooting-wise in the last couple of games, but, it's early in the season, and Markelle has shown that he can pick things up, he can get back to his old self, and I truly believed he was going to get back to, his old self that he was in the first couple of games, but just never got the chance, and I'm unbelievably sad about it. And what we lose from Markelle Fultz is he's a really good passer. He just knows how to find, the right guy to shoot, and to shoot the basket in. And if you've been watching the NBA, and if you've been following basketball for the last few years, you know that, Markelle has been through a lot, from being a first pick, to being considered a bust after his time in Philly, then having a rebound year, looking like he wasn't a bust, and this year it looked like he was poised to be, most improved player of the year, at least a candidate for it, and it's just unbelievably sad, and I wish Markelle a speedy recovery. So, how are we going to, play without our starting point guard for the rest of the season? Because he's a huge part. We already have Jonathan Isaac out, and now we got Fultz out. And, of course, I forgot to mention earlier, Okeke is out for a bit, and we got Evan Fournier out for who knows how long, and same with Michael Carter-Williams. We're just an injury-ridden team right now, and it sucks. But luckily for the Magic, we drafted a point guard, and he looked nice today. He didn't look, amazing, but he looked nice. And now Cole Anthony will get more minutes. And honestly, I was hoping he would, start to develop more as a bench player and working his way to become maybe a starting guard, maybe whether it be point guard or shooting guard, maybe taking Evan Fournier's place, but it just, You know, this is going to be a big test for Cole, and I hope he can perform really well. And it's going to be a challenge, you know. I know Markelle Fultz wasn't the most perfect point guard, but like I said, he was a key asset to our team, so losing him really hurts. And hopefully the next Magic video I do, we don't have some crazy protests going on, and we don't have an awful injury happen. Go Magic, and I wish you a speedy recovery, Markelle.